Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I heard some bad news in Canada that may really hurt Alaska and Alaska cruises for 2021. That's right, here in Canada we currently have a cruise ship ban on large cruise ships sailing in and out of our country. We're not allowed to have anybody until February 28th. And we're waiting to see what Canada is going to do there. Well, Mark Garneau, who is our Minister of Transport, and he's the one who's going to announce these sort of things. He's the one who announced the new testing for Canadians. If you want to come back to Canada after traveling somewhere, you have to have that negative test before you even get to the plane or you're going to be turned away. So that's all brand new. He's the guy who brings that sort of things out. Well, a little bit ago, he was being interviewed and he said that, yeah, I don't feel that there's going to be any cruise ships coming to Canada with 500 people on board or more until the end of July. So with the announcement less than, 7 weeks away of what they're going to be doing about the Canada borders and cruise ships like that, they are now already hinting that it's going to be the end, end of July, which basically leaves August and September for Alaska. As we know, Princess is canceled all the way up to May 14th. We have Holland America also canceled all the way up until then and even further on some ships. And now they're talking about not opening up the lodges. Not even opening up a single lodge as well. That is like, they must be getting told things that were not being announced to us yet. They keep that out of the news as much as possible because we don't want everybody panicking and everyone canceling all at once, because that is some pretty devastating news. If cruises are canceled in Alaska all the way till July, I don't know how many people are going to be comfortable being in any cruises for the rest of this year. And that is something that the cruise lines definitely don't want to hear. If you go on the Princess website, you can see they still say May 14th. And they say, that they are diligently working on the framework to return sailing that the CDC has issued. That could be a moot point as well, because we are about to have a change in government. And while the previous government kind of pushed the CDC aside, the new government coming in is one of those ones that are saying they're going to embrace the CDC. And we remember what the CDC wanted to do already. They wanted to no sail order until February. Well, guess what? It's going till April now. All the cruise lines have canceled March cruises, so it's even past what they said they wanted to close things down to. Do you think right now, with California viruses skyrocketing, Florida viruses skyrocketing, Canada skyrocketing, the UK skyrocketing and going under lockdown, countries like Scotland have curfews where you can't even go outside with more than 2 people. They have a strict, you can't leave your house policy for certain times a day, and you can't leave with more than 2 people, neither. So it's crazy in all over the place now. So what do you think the odds are that cruising is going to start anytime soon? Unfortunately, it's devastating to me. I want to be out there on a ship. I want to head out. I want to, allow people to enjoy cruising again, show them how much fun it is. But I have a bad feeling, come early February, we're going to hear, everything is on hold. And that is a very, very scary proposition to me. Especially if they reinstitute the no sail order. If they just keep the framework in place, we still have some shots. But if they reinstitute a no sail order again, then y'all remember what's happened so far, right? You have, the CDC, when they were doing this, they didn't do anything. They didn't give any recommendations. They didn't tell the cruise lines, this is what you need to do. They did no input whatsoever to the cruise lines other than saying, you have to make sure it's safe. Well, then they were forced to bring out the framework, and in writing, they have what the cruise lines have to do, which is a ton of hoops and hurdles to jump over. But at least there's something in writing that the cruise lines can see and at least work towards. Well, if they just scrap that again and throw in a no sail order again, what are the cruise lines to do? What can they possibly work towards? What can they do other than to wait for the CDC to give them permission? And that is the scary point of possibly opening up that. Because if they institute a no sail order, you can pretty much kiss all cruising goodbye till fall at the earliest. At the earliest. Because they will go only by numbers. And that's it. Not how safe the cruise ship is going to be, not how, not how all the different things they put into place, not anything like that. The only thing the CDC is concerned, because they're doctors, they're medical professionals, their job is to look at the numbers, and that's it. And if you think that in June the numbers will be at 1/3 of where they are now, I think we're dreaming, because they're talking here in Canada now, September, October, November for the third phase of the vaccine. It's just very depressing. Let's hope the no sail order doesn't get reinstituted. They still have the framework. At least then we still have some hope. But in the meantime, Alaska is looking very, very bad for this time this year. No lodges? Ouch. July? Ouch. I mean, that leaves barely nothing left of the cruise season at all. And yeah, it's going to be a wild ride, guys. So hang on. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a rocky 30 days. That's what I'm thinking right now. The rocky 30 days. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Till next time. Have yourself a safe and a great vacation.